So today we are going to be taking a dive into how to build a 360 image. Let me see. I'm using what is called AFrame, a website called AFrame. Let me share the link in the chat. There you go. You have the link right now. So AFrame, it's just a platform or a site that allows you to build some amazing stuff. As you can see, you can build hello web, hello, like, when you're programming, you have hello world, right? This is hello web VR. If you click on it, let's see what happens. This is a virtual reality simulation. If you view it on your device, you're going to see, to give you this, and you have this massive space. So it's a very simple thing to do. You can click view source code, and you're going to see the code. I think it will open up GitHub. Yes. No. Okay, it's opened up glitch. It opened up glitch. And it's loading. And as you can see, you can just click on remix. Okay. Play around with this. This is what very simple thing to do. Then you have model viewer. Of course, we walked around model viewer. Let's see what this is. So in here, open model. Let's see. Well, I don't know what that is. Okay. This is some crazy thing. What is this? Well, I see okay, this is a triceratops. Wow. Thank God these things never exist. Thank God we never saw this like in our own time. We don't know whether they existed, or we just thank God, man, that they are no longer on Earth. Alright, so with AFrame, you have so many stuff. You have Visual Inspector. With Visual Inspector, right, you can do some awesome stuff. Like with Visual Inspector, all you have to do is to drag. Okay. Oh. All you have to do is to drag your 3D model onto your scene. Then you can attach a text to it. Okay. And you can have this experience. This is a very beautiful thing to do. You can have this experience on, okay, you can have this experience. Okay. It's very simple. Very simple thing to do. This is the model. You can play around here. Obviously, this is not what I want to show us, but I've never really used this Visual Inspector. I'm going to look deep into it. You can also play around with it. But what we want to look into is 360 image. Okay, there's a whole lot of stuff that you can actually do in here. A whole lot. Okay. So in your spare time, just take a look at it. If you're a web developer, I think you can easily, because you can easily navigate around this. This is more of a HTML5 and CSS scripting. Okay, so yeah, so you click on 360 image. By then, you should have your glitch editor open. You should have your glitch editor open. Once you open up your glitch editor, just pick up any previous project that you've opened, right? Delete everything that is in there. We don't need them. Just delete everything that is in there and get set. Then you come back to AFrame. Now this is how the 360 image looks like. Okay. This is how the 360 image looks like. 360 image is the ability, it's more like it's the ability of you to, see all parts of the image as though you are actually there in real time, as you can see. And how these images are being taken, there are special cameras that actually can take these images. And on your devices, we have what is called panoramic in your camera rather. Some of us actually have this. Let me see if I can mirror my system. Just give me a minute. Quickly do that.
Panoramic view on the Samsung.
Yeah, of course, it's actually there. So when you take shots in panoramic, you have to take them on a vertical line. There is a line that you have to follow, and you ensure that you take that shot. And while you're taking that shot, you're moving around to take the shot. So what that does is that after you've moved around in a 360, the system automatically fuses everything together. And but once you save that image, it looks very tiny on your device, or rather in your device. Now, this platform actually makes it so huge and big. So let's see what we can actually do, right, with this awesome stuff here. So the first thing we want to do is to click on view source at the top. Click on view source. Okay, so it will open up a GitHub page with AFrame and everything in there. Then just copy this code. Copy this code. Then get back to glitch. Paste everything in here. Okay. Once you paste everything in here, now there's something in glitch. You see this stuff called prettier. Yeah, I think once you click on it, it makes your code prettier. So if you click on it, it will rearrange this code. So let's just quickly do that. You see, it's formatting, and all right. Of course, it's where nothing really changes. But if you have a whole line of code, right, it will just rearrange everything and make it look very, very cool. All right. So now we are here. We've pasted this code in this HTML script in here, and nothing really is happening from our preview pan. Nothing is happening. We are not seeing anything. That is because we don't have our image, our 360 image. We don't have something like this. Okay, we don't. Now, to get a 360 image or a panoramic image, there is a site called Pixie ID. How is it pronounced? Anyways, let me just copy the link and send to you. All right, so you see Pixel ID, then you have a panoramic stuff here. So all these images here are panoramic. If you want to take a shot of your room in a panoramic format, you can do that, then upload it. Just follow the processes what we are doing here. So let me send the link to the chat. Yeah, that is a link. Okay, so we come over here. I want to download something cool. Okay. Let's see. All right. I want to download this. So you click on it. Why aren't you clicking? What is going on? It's not clicking. Let me restart or refresh. Nothing is clicking here. What is going on? What is going on with this site? I can't click on anything. All right. So yeah, it's working right now. So I said I want to download something like this. Yes. So you click on it. Now, the thing with panoramic images is that it has to be a high quality image, right? High definition image, because you should be able to have every single detail. Right? We will see if we can actually zoom in and zoom out with this, but let's see how detailed this image is. So you just click on Open 360 Viewer. Let's see. Okay, so you see you can zoom in, you can zoom out, then you can move around, you can pan around, you can, so you see the image have to be very, very clear, right? I've seen an image that I had to zoom and zoom to the extreme and it was still pretty sharp. Okay, so this is awesome. Let me see. Okay, at the top here you have the free download. You click on it and it's downloading. Before you say Jack Robinson, it is done downloading. Okay, so open it up. So I have the image, which is this. I have it. So let's get back to glitch. Get back to assets. Well, I have a couple of stuff here. Let's see. Delete this. Well, I have another image here. So just drag it as usual. Of course, you know what we did with when we built our augmented reality product using glitch. You know the process by now. So just drag it in and it's going to upload. All right, it's done uploading. Here we go. We have our image here. Let's click on it. I think let's just rename it. Let's just say Panoramic. This is Miami Beach. I'm going to rename it Panorama. Just let it be Panorama. Okay, awesome. Save. Yeah, there we go. So we click on it, copy the URL as usual. At the top is copied. Then you get back to your index.html script. Now look very well. When in typical HTML tag, when you want to call up an image, you have an image tag with img src. You have an image tag here with img, then src. Src is the source. Then the image that you want to visualize goes in here. But for this, we are going to be using what is called a-sky, right? Then source, right? So take note of that. So in here we have our source. So I want you to replace this image that is here, this image, put down blah 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 .jpg with the image that the URL that we got from our assets. This, replace this with this. So let me quickly do that. Paste. Wow, it's long, of course, it's a long link. And there you go. It appears here. But nothing is still showing in our preview pan. That is because the API responsible to get this working, we've not called it up. Look through here. We have this script, this AFrame script. So we have this distorted API. Now to get the actual API of this, go back to AFrame, go back to get started to the very first page. Now, once you are here, copy this script, just this line, right? Just this line, just this API, copy it, go back to glitch, replace it with this script here. It's the same script, but this is not a complete script. Replace it, paste, and you're going to see the VRO icon appear, and our images, our image have already appeared. Can you see that? Awesome, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, there is a write-up in there, and we don't want this write-up. The write-up is a write-up that came with the script. But this particular scene here is the Miami Beach. So we could just come in here where it says at line 15, value, change the write-up here to Miami Beach. Awesome. There you go. It appears here. Okay, you have the Miami. So you can write practically anything you want to write in here. The position, we can change the position of this text. And you can just play with this, values here, 2.5, 0 point this and that and that. And just play with it and, see what that, how it actually works out. So as you can see, it's as simple as ABCD, nothing really serious. So let me just, copy this link and send to you. Let's see. Is there any question? Anybody wants to ask any question on anything?
I have a question here.
Okay.
Would you be able to put in hotspots into the actual image?
Yes, I think it's possible. Let's get back. If it's not possible, then I think from this text, you can actually, it's clickable and you can get up another panoramic image and can just, navigate to another panoramic image. But let's see if that is possible. Let's get back to AFrame. Of course, it's possible, but I don't know whether it's possible with AFrame. Let's see. Because I know there are other third-party applications that allows you to add a hotspot. So there's a document here that you can actually. Please, someone just mute up. There is a document here that allows you, that you can go through it and see for yourself. Let me see. Cursor. So I've sent the link to the chat. Just try it out. And of course, you can move around with your device. You can just look around. It's cool. But let's see if we can get hotspot working on it. Let's see whether with Visual Inspector we can do something. I don't think it's really possible, but I'll look deep into it though. I'll look deep into it to see if we can add a hotspot. If we can add a hotspot, then I have to do some coding by just adding some points where it's clickable and it will just transist into.
Gospel.
Yep.
I missed the point where you copied the API.
Okay,
from,
so
yeah, just that point. The API from AFrame to Glitch, I think.
all right. So
Yeah.
once you get back to AFrame, get started. Once you click on get started, it takes you to this home page here, and you are welcome with this script. Okay, I want you to just copy only this API, only this script here. Let's copy, get back to Glitch. At line 7, we had the API which wasn't complete at all. So just replace it with it. And that was it.
Got it. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So try it out on your device. Let's see what you think. Um for
Yeah, it
T-
worked.
for TT, we are going to see how we can add some other functionalities maybe later on. Hotspots, yes, it's imperative to add hotspot. Move from one scene to the other. It's also imperative. You can also add up this to your website, okay, and some other stuff like that. You can come over here and let's see. Well, it's taking a while. I guess this must be very heavy. All right, so I really need to look into the documentation of this very well. Okay, let's just try this out. Okay, reload, refresh. This is some beautiful thing. Let's look through this script. I think you should be able to zoom in and zoom out. Um, you go back to AFrame again. I believe there are lots of stuff you can do with AFrame. So how many of us have actually tried it out to see?
Yeah, I tried it out not quite long. I could rotate my phone in different angles and see the image in AR format.
Yes, you can see it. You can see it in AR. You can also see it in VR. If you
Yeah,
click on it in
I
VR, it will split your screen.
had a lens that came up and it's like a binocular sort of. So I
Yes.
was able to like look through the binocular.
No. For you to have that immersive experience, you need to put it inside a virtual reality box, VR box, and to have a better
I've actually
experience.
downloaded on I was trying that yesterday because I downloaded the software, like a VRM software sort of on my phone. So I don't know how that works with the link you just sent us. But let me give it a try. Let me check.
Okay, well, whatever it is, I really appreciate the screenshot. Man, you guys have not been tagging us lately.
And maybe I haven't posted actually. Maybe once I try it again, I would post online.
Okay. Surely, I'm promising you, I will definitely look into this to see how we can create the hotspots. If we can do that, if after my research, it's not possible to do this, do it with AFrame, then I will look out for other platforms that we can implement this, then I'll bring it to your notice. So there you go. We have this beautiful place. This is a room. So of course, like you want to rent a house wherever you are, you can just do this. And you just send to your client, say, hey, this is how the house looks like. Just move around, look at the top. There you go. Everything is perfect. Wow, you've got a nice fridge there. And this is a kitchen. Okay, everything looks perfect. And of course, there is no how you wouldn't close a deal with this, because this is if you put it into a virtual reality headset, a VR box, it's going to be as though you're actually in there. You can see, you can look around. Okay, so I think this is what we have to stop for today. And come on, I like for us to tell me, what do you think you can actually do with this in terms of tourism, in terms of real estate. What do you think you can actually do with this newfound knowledge using glitch and ARFrame to create the 360 tour? This is more like a 360 tour. The only thing that is left for us to add is a hotspot. So what do you think you can actually do with this?